I'm titling this little presentation, The Matrix. I believe that we are actually in a incubator. I believe that God is birthing us. He is in the process of conforming you and I into the image of Christ. And so what he's done is he's turned us loose in a playground of material and energy where we're creating ourselves. In essence, what I'm talking about is building our character. You know, you put your finger in the fire and you burn it once and you don't do that again. And so it says that even Jesus learned obedience by the things that he suffered. So in this process of life, we are in the process, especially those of us who have heard his voice and recognize that this is what the call is. We're probably more walking in it in a forward motion, willingly going there. But even the ones that are going the other direction and running the other direction, they're still going to get there too, because God is sovereign and he uses all things that work together for good. And so ultimately he's going to bring us all there. So what I'm doing with this blog spot and this website is calling it the Amen People, because Jesus said, I only do what I see my Father do, and I only say what I hear my Father say. In essence, he was the Amen of God. He was a representation of the nature of God. In fact, what he was the Word that became flesh. He was a living Word. And what you and I get to become, if we embrace that truth, is we assimilate the nature and the character of Christ. We get to again become a representation of Jesus Christ. And so that's the process that we're in. And everything that goes on in our daily life is bringing us closer to that reality. So if we recognize that that's where God is taking us, we can willfully go there and save ourselves a whole lot of hassle. I used to say that I lived in the gutter, and what I would do is I would get out of the gutter and my peripheral vision would see something over here, and the next thing you know, I'd be on the gutter on the other side of the street, because I was just following the desires of my flesh and the things that I wanted. And so consequently, if we learn to recognize that God is sovereign, that he loves us, and he wants us to have all of him, then we can actually willingly go there and begin to find a greater abundance and a peaceful contentment in our life because of the fact that we're wrapped in his loving arms. We'll talk about this more, but that's enough for today. Thanks. God bless.